Welcome to the video where we're going to show you how to create a product in Woocommerce and connect it to the Dropshirt dashboard. Let's have a look. The first thing you need to do, if you don't already have it, is to create a mock-up for your t-shirt. You do this by clicking on create a mock-up. In the mock-up generator you can see there's quite a few products. If you want to see more you can just load more. But today I'm going to choose the staple and I'm going to put it on a black shirt. In the mock-up you can upload your own design, and that's what I'm going to do now. This is a print size and it should display on the screen fairly much the same as if it was on the shirt. So you can enlarge it. You just press shift, hold shift down and to enlarge. We don't really recommend enlarging bitmap images, but that's okay. You can still do it. It'll still save right, so you can just save your design, and what it'll do is it'll create a mock-up and it'll create a art file. If you don't need the art file, just go into your saved designs and you can delete your art file, but in this case we're going to need the art file. So now we want to just save these to your computer, like so save as, just give them a different name if you want, something that you can memorize or understand, and save it. You'll need to save your art file, give it a name, you can call it whatever you want, but I just call it the same, and then dash artwork, just so that I know that they go together. So you can close that down. So the next thing you want to do now is to log into your Woocommerce store. So go over there, put in your login and password, and go to your products page. Normally you can just duplicate a product, but in this case I'm going to just click and add a new product. So just click and add a new product now, and give your product a name. I'm going to call this Kim Jong Donald Trump meme. The next is the long description. This is a place where you write a description about the t-shirt and the sizing. We also put a bunch of different information, which I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. The next is the short description. So this is the bit that shows at the top of your page. Normally it's the little snippet. So next thing after that, you want to set up your product attributes. So this is where everyone gets into trouble. So you want to start a variable product and click on attributes. So the attribute should be a custom product attribute. Don't select anything from the drop down, just choose custom, go add, and make sure that you have the same name as your settings. So if this is what we have in our settings, we just duplicate it and make it the same. Then you can put in your sizing. You don't have to have everything that we have available, but you can put the sizes in. Use for variations, that's pretty important. So you wouldn't create another one for the colors. So we just make sure it's got the same name, and also use for variations. So we only want 2 colors here, but you can put many colors in. We just don't recommend you have too much choice for customers. So now that they're saved, we can open them up and have a look, make sure that they're all okay. So the next thing is variations. We need to add some variations. The way we do it is any size, and we pick a color, so we have to put 2 variations in, one for the navy, one for the black, and that way you can add a color for each one, and it'll display on the front end for the customer, and you can put your price in here. Now the next thing is adding the dropshipping plugin. That's pretty easy. Click to enable and the thing will pop open. Add your artwork. So we uploaded that before. That's pretty much it. And then if you've got a back, you can put a back in there, and then you just put the product style and the price. And the price will be dependent on all the different other things that you want. So this is it. This is a finished product. We have description of the product, all the description of the garment. We've got a category, we've got a product image, we've got your product variables, so your attributes and your variants. So make sure your attributes are all okay. and we're pretty much ready to go. So just make sure it's all saved and you've got your plugin enabled and your products, all of the details about your product. And that's it. You have your own product set up.